Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to another video with me. So it's been a while since I've uploaded my last video, so it's been almost more than 2 months actually, and that's because I've started university and there's been a lot of catching up to do, especially with anatomy. We've left dissections behind for the past 5 months, 5 months worth of dissections behind, so that is a lot. So we had to catch up on all of that. We had to dissect the entire thorax, and now we're currently dissecting the abdomen. Apart from that, we've been having our examinations, our very first examinations, which are the end of semester exams, which we call Cat1. So those are in anatomy, physiology, and biochemistry. The past 2 months have been really difficult, so hence why I haven't been able to upload any videos on YouTube. But here I am right now with another video. So today's video, like you may see from the title, is going to be about what do I normally carry in my bag. So this is my bag. So as you can see, it's actually one of the university bags. You can see it right from here, Kotelawala Defence University bag. So every single student, despite you being a medical student or business management student, everyone has to have the same bag. I guess it's one of the rules and of the many that you need to follow if you want to be part of this university. And it's okay, it's not too bad. The bag itself, it's okay, but it's a little bit too small, especially for medical students who need to carry a lot of books all the time. But the materials that have been used to make these bags are terrible. Like, let me show you guys, like the straps behind, especially these sections over here, are made of very cheap plastic. They keep breaking very easily. And I had to replace my bag, so this is my second bag right now. But I know some of my friends as well, they have been replacing their bags and they just keep breaking very easily, and that's a bit inconvenient obviously, because we all obviously have to spend a lot of money to buy the bags in the first place. So yeah, but enough of that, so let's get into the actual video. So let me show you guys what I normally carry during a normal day at university. So actually today is Friday, and we had dissections and we had a few other lectures going on, but unfortunately because of COVID they had to close down the university. So let me show you guys what I would have normally carried out for Friday for my anatomy dissections and my regular lectures. Okay, so let's start from the main area of the bag. So these are two things that I normally cannot live without. My two pencil cases. So this one normally has all my pens, different color pens that I normally use to write. And these are all the highlighters that I use. So like I said, these are two things that I cannot live without. And the reason why it's because I always learn to use color pens and highlighters in order to study. So wherever I go, I need these two pencil cases with me. And second, what I normally tend to bring to uni are these two books. You might have seen them in my previous video on how to study anatomy. So these are two of the main textbooks that I normally use to study anatomy, together with my notebook. Okay, so like I said, today is Friday, so I had anatomy dissections, but nevertheless, despite whether I have biochemistry or physiology, I normally have at least these two books with me. And the reason why is because anatomy takes a little bit more effort than the other two subjects, biochemistry and physiology. Normally our examinations, all the questions that are taken for our Cat1 or Cat2 of our second MBBS examination, which is the main examination that we're going to have next year, is going to be carried out by taking questions from this textbook. So normally what I tend to do then is to read out paragraphs from this textbook and summarize it into my notebook, so that I can always have everything that I need in in my notebook. So when it comes to revise for my examination, I can just do it directly from my notebook instead of having to waste more time to go over this textbook again. So like I said again, this and this notebook are the ones that are always with me, so that whenever I have some self-study periods, which are basically free periods where we don't have any lectures, I can just work on making these notes. And I always bring my laptop. I normally use a 13-inch MacBook Pro, so this is one of the latest editions that came out last year. I always bring it with me. So let me tell you why I bring my computer with me all the time. We don't have computer rooms in KDU. If we need to do anything like send emails or look something up on Google or anything like that, we cannot rely on our university, so we have to make sure that we have our laptops, and hence why I always bring it with me in case I have some necessities or anything that comes up last minute that I need to work on. I make sure that I can do it on my computer. So next, I always take my headphones with me. So these are Beats headphones. If I'm not wrong, these are the wireless studio headphones that came up actually in my laptop when I bought it last year. And I also take with me my headphones. These are normal Apple headphones. So now the reason why I bring this with me, it's whenever I want to chill or I want to do some notes on a particular topic that doesn't require a lot of brain power, I normally tend to use this. But whenever I want to be very productive or there's a lot of things that I need to study or catch up on, I tend to use this because these ones have this noise cancellation technology. So that helps me to concentrate better and to make sure that I can stay focused on whatever it is that I'm studying. So that's all in terms of the main area of my bag. Now moving to the other side pockets, what I normally have is this. Okay, so it's a Johnson baby cream, and I normally tend to take this with me because my hands get really dry, so I make sure that I always have something to make sure that I can moisturize my hands. Second, my glasses. So these are basically reading glasses. I tend to use them from time to time, but I normally use them whenever my eyes tend to get really dry. So those particular times I tend to use my glasses. Then I have a lot of gloves in here because, like I said, today's Friday, we have dissection, so I tend to bring a lot of pair of glasses with me just to make sure that I have enough for dissection, because dissection is normally 3 hours long and I need to make sure that I have enough pairs in order to move from one body to another. And then I always bring this. So this is just a sanitizer bottle. It's like a Sri Lankan brand called Lovilea. So this is a Sri Lankan brand, and yeah, I normally take this with me, especially after dissection, so that I can sanitize my hands and to make sure that I'm not contaminated. I don't have any bacteria or germs with me. And then moving on to the last pocket, I have my wallet. Obviously, I guess I don't have to explain what my wallet is used for. I always take a charging cable for my phone. I take a packet of paracetamol with me just to make sure, in case I get a headache or some of my friends get a headache, I'm covered. And then what I have here on the side is my water bottle. Just to make sure that I keep myself hydrated throughout the day, because obviously here in Sri Lanka it gets really hot, so you want to stay hydrated throughout the day. One thing that I didn't show you guys is my lab coat, which I somehow removed before making this video. So here it is. This is my lab coat. normally comes with a logo. So Kotelawala Defence University. So these are normally the things that I bring with me to uni, obviously depending from the day, but mostly in terms of textbooks, the anatomy textbooks is always there because it takes a very long time to make those handwritten notes. And the headphones are there, charging cables and all of those other things are always there. Or things that could vary, it's based on whether sometimes we have biochemistry or physiology, so maybe I tend to carry with me some of those textbooks on those particular dates, or make sure that I always have my lab coat on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays, depending on whenever we have dissections. And I guess that is all for today. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a thumbs up down below and subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one.